Hey guys, how's it going? Christian here. It's been a while. Hope everybody's doing okay. Yeah, last time I did a video was a while ago. Anyways, I just wanted to share something with you guys real quick. Reason why I've been active lately is because I've been, as you see, I lost a bunch of weight, but I got sick there for a minute, not because of drugs or alcohol, but because I was going through a big time detox from what I've been going through in my gut issues. I've been clean for about a year and a half now, and I just wanted to give you guys my opinion on what I think about suboxone. A lot of you guys know I started this channel 2 years ago because I was looking for a way out. I was stuck on suboxone for a very long time. But before that, of course, I was on opiates and drinking and stuff like that. As you'll see in one of my first videos, I say the story of how I went from anxiety, depression to auto-medicating myself, drinking alcohol, and then got in a stupid accident. That was the best excuse so I could start a whole opiate addiction for about 10 years. But out of those about 10 years, for about 5, 6 years, I was prescribed Suboxone, and my opinion on it is it helped me. It is really a lifesaver. If any of you guys are there struggling with Subutex, Suboxone, or with drugs or opiates or oxys or heroin, and you're on the streets, you're out pawning your shit, and your life's in danger, then I would suggest yes, get on it. That's the only way out. If you can't do it on your own, if you don't have the right support system, if you don't want to do it naturally, you're not ready to do it, I would say get on it. Probably not, when I got on it, I was on a really high dose and I reacted really bad to it. So I started just on 8 milligrams. Doctors tried to put me on 16, 24, which I think is just totally ridiculous. I don't know, maybe for some people it may work 16 or more milligrams, but for me, they put me on 16 and I was throwing up all day and I got a severe allergic reaction to it. Anyways, few weeks after that, I went back and told them this is way too much, so I started on 8 milligrams. I was on that. I was stuck. Yeah, I was stuck. It's hard to get off of it, but like I said, it did save me from being on the streets. It did save me from pawning all my stuff and probably lying and borrowing money from my parents or family members just so I can get high. So it definitely helped me out with that. Definitely helped me keep my job. Definitely helped me save up some money, get a car, and have a place to live. So yes, I thank Suboxone that it did help me get my life back, at least the first step, to start. Of course, after a few years, I got sick of it. It wasn't working the same. I hated it, having to rely on it, or I couldn't take it anywhere, and it was just making me. I just wasn't working for me. Just got sick and tired. I didn't want to be have something to rely on, like a crutch, to get by. I wanted to do it on my own. And then, of course, I started developing a lot of brain fog, a lot of depression after a while. So slowly, I start tapering it. So if any of you guys are there struggling, and you guys are on a big high dose of Suboxone, and you want to get off of it, and you're sick of it, and it got you to where you need to be, and now you want to move on and get off of it, the best advice is I would say is do it slowly. Work with your doctor. Hopefully you find a good doctor. I didn't have that good luck with doctors. They all just treated me like crap. They all just wanted to keep me on the medication forever. They didn't answer any of my questions. They just used all my money and wasted my time. Towards the end, but if you guys find a good doctor, plus I don't have health insurance, so I get the cheapest doctors here in the county, which aren't the best ones. Anyway, so if you have a good doctor, work with your doctor. If you're ready to wean off, I would suggest, start exercising, start changing your diet, start working on your head, in a good program, get a good support system. If you don't have a good support system, go to meetings, get a good counselor, to the 12-step, all that stuff works, Narcotic Anonymous, Alcoholic Anonymous, even if you don't drink alcohol. I think that was pretty good. Those meetings were, I liked them a little better than an NA, the AA. As of now, I'm not doing any of them because it's kind of like in the past. But it all links together to why I'm sick, why I've been sick the past year since I got off of it. Thank you guys. I came to one of my subscribers. I got to meet her and Ryan. I don't know if you guys know Ryan Donnelly, Rock and Roberta. A lot of them. Through them, I was able to like learn a lot and gave me hopes to like get off this. So I thank you guys for that. Ryan Donnelly, rest in peace. If you guys don't know him, check out his channel. He's got a lot of good stuff in there. He passed away a little bit ago. So I hope he's watching all over us. So anyways, Suboxone did save me. It got me to where I had to be. I tapered off, slowly. So that's another good advice. You want to get off of it, don't rush it. It'll backfire. Just go slowly. Like I said, change your lifestyle, change your diet, change your mind. The way you think. I know we're all sometimes think positive, negative, and tend to get depressed, and that's all part of addiction. And you get clean, and you relapse, and then. It's relapse is part of recovery. I have been clean for almost a year and a half now, but I'm not gonna lie, I did have my relapses here and there all throughout last year until about this past summer. I started getting really sick because I got clean from Suboxone, and it was like 6 months later, and I gave myself 6 months, 8, 9 months, and I was feeling bad. And even my family, my friends would be like, Christian, how are you feeling? Are you doing better? And I had to lie to them, be like, yeah, I'm doing good, I'm hanging in there, one day at a time. But literally inside, I felt shit. I felt really bad. Like I felt like I had something inside me. Like I started getting like paranoid or hypochondriac, as I already am, because I have anxiety issues. I'm like, do I have a disease? Do I have a fucking virus? Do I have did I do some damage to my organs and now it's like irreversible? So I started researching more about natural medicine, about like all this stuff that I never studied before. Now I'm getting really interested in. And then I have a good doctor, like some of you guys might know. He does acupuncture, he does natural medicine. He introduced me to a lot of good stuff like Eastern Chinese medicine, herbs and stuff like that, and diet. He put me on a keto diet and he put me on a paleo diet, and I kept feeling bad and sick, and then my stomach, and then I developed weird symptoms like dandruff, itchy, allergies, brain fog got worse. And then of course I have a job that's requires a lot of like mental capacity and physically, so I was starting to take kratom. I've been on kratom for about a year now, and my opinion on kratom is it's great. It's great too. If I was to pick between kratom or Suboxone, I would probably pick kratom over it because it's a shorter. It doesn't have that half-life time like Suboxone does, but it's also addicting. If I don't take it, I'm being honest here. I feel really tired. I just want to lay in bed all day and mope. But that's all because I been diagnosed with adrenal fatigue from tests I've been doing with my functional medicine doctor. About a year ago, he did a cortisol test, and it showed just my cortisol wasn't even going up in the morning. It was just flatlining. It was like, what the hell? He thought it was from the post-acute withdrawal syndrome and all that. But like I said, a year later, I was still feeling like shit. I did an organic acid test. I came out positive for D-arbitol, which is a fungal overgrowth. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's called candida. So I found that out about 3 months ago. Well, I did my DNA test, to see like what DNAs, like what enzymes I have, like lacking, and where my weak spots, my strengths. And so I worked with that, and still it wasn't getting anywhere because I knew there was something wrong with me. And I finally did the test, and I positive for candida albicans. And it showed like my organic acid test profile. It showed the markers, how my mitochondria is like not even working. I have no adrenal. My neurotransmitters are deficient, so I'm not producing any adrenaline, and not enough dopamine. I'm burning through my serotonin like crazy. So there's an imbalance there, and a few other markers too, like oxidative damage, and detoxification markers. So I'm not burning. I wasn't burning fat and wasn't using energy like I was supposed to. That's why I gained all that weight. So I got on like L-carnitine. I got like some mitochondrial support supplements, some immune problems, some vitamin C's, and and I lost like 28 pounds in 2 months. So that I feel good about. I feel lighter. In that way, the brain fog's still there, and that's a lot from like my candida, which is like a gut. We all have 10% of it. It's in our flora. It's a yeast, but when it overgrows, it turns into a fungus. It goes in our blood, causes all sorts of problems, from like acne to dandruff to allergies to fatigue to brain fog to even diabetes and even fibromyalgia. Like I was waking up with joint pains. I was waking up really like foggy and losing my memory. I'm like, what the hell? I felt like I was getting Alzheimer's. But anyway, I got that. I started treating that. And I started feeling a little better. But I did go, like I said, I found that I had candida about 2 months ago. Like a little bit of mid-December, I found out, around December. To like, I started doing the juicing, the intermittent fastings. I started doing like palo de arco, berberine, all these herbs that come in a box. And I started having die-off symptoms, which were probably, I would say, just as bad as a drug withdrawal. It was horrible. Like, I had to get off work for like 3 days because the migraines were insane. Like, I've been suffering from migraines all this time, and when I went through the die-off stage, which is when the damn thing starts dying off, it starts releasing all these toxins into your blood. Candida has like 78 toxins that it can release, and it causes all sorts of chaos. And I did a little too fast. Again, got to take your time. Just like the suboxone withdrawal, take your time tapering. Same thing with this. I notice a lot of us who like have been like drugs or addictions or some sorts of how we destroy our gut flora, our membrane. We start getting leaky gut. We start like developing all these autoimmune symptoms, and it's pretty creepy. It's pretty scary, like how much damage you can do. So yeah, take care of your gut. Take care of your gut, and you feel happy guts, happy brain. The gut-brain connection. That's really, really real stuff right there. So yeah, I started doing the diets. I started doing the juicing. I eliminated sugar. I eliminated alcohol. I went through a die-off stage, like I said, for about 2-3 weeks. Started getting better after the cleanse, and then I started, eating more, introducing more foods. I still take my bone broth, my turmeric, my ginger, my garlic, my stuff to like oregano oil just to keep it away. And then, I was still feeling crappy, and my doctor's like, you should do a stool analysis test. So I went ahead and did that. And I found out I have a couple, I don't know yet. He suspects I might have some kind of SIBO, maybe H. pylori. We don't know yet. He also wants to check my thyroid because I've been losing my hair a little bit, lost a bunch of weight. Still kind of fatigued in the mornings, but during the day, like right now, it's fine. Like right now, I'm in Florida. It's 2:00. I feel okay. I actually woke up feeling better this week. I have more good days than bad days. But man, like I went through a lot with this die-off, with this getting rid of this candida, and it's really common in my family. My father has it, and that's one way I was able to be like, wait, maybe I have it, because we're more genetically prone to it. A lot of my aunts, uncles, I have diabetes, Alzheimer's, fibromyalgia, and guess what? They all have it. I haven't tested them, but I could tell you they have, from what I've been researching and learning, they all have the symptoms that match it. So hopefully, something comes out. I'm waiting on my results on the stool test, probably like about a couple, 2-3 more weeks. So hopefully something comes up there, so I could, start treating that too. Now that at the same time with the candida, and of course, staying clean, living a healthy diet, stress-free. I think that's hard because we all have stress in our lives. So any little stress, like I can't tolerate it. Like I'll just blow up for any little thing. So I'm trying to meditate as much as I can, which is hard because I can't sit still. But I'm there. I'm trying. So I'm having more good days than bad days, so I'm seeing that window, more and more and more until, until one day, I'll be like a whole month, feel clear-headed, no brain fog, no headaches, that, and I'll be happy. I'm just trying to get healthy. I'm trying to put some weight back. Now it's been like 2 months, so I did the cleanse. Now I'm introducing more fermented foods. I'm doing a paleo and keto diet, get more fats in my system, and so on. Taking my B vitamins, and like I said, still keeping up with the candida, and still trying to every day. It's a new day. I'm still doing my kratom. That's gonna be the next thing. Once I cure all this fatigue, all this stuff, at the same time, like I'm gonna do an update video and probably take a few days off and do a kratom detox, and let you guys know, and blog videos every day and see how I'm feeling, so you guys can see real life, like what I'm experiencing. But yeah, that's what's been going on, guys. So yeah, sorry I've been absent for a while. I just wanted to share this with you guys. But yes, my main thing was my opinion on suboxone. I hated it for a while because it was a bitch to get off of it. It's not easy because it's such a long half-life it has. And, but it did save me. It did get me out from the streets. It did give me a home. It gave me a job. It gave me money. And it gave me my family back. So for that, I'm happy, and I thank you, for suboxone. I did the methadone years back. It didn't work for me. It really made me, like, kind of crazy and psychotic. I don't know if some of you guys experience that. But it's weird, because I have a friend who, like, did methadone, and he's fine now. He's clean. But when he did suboxone, he said he didn't feel good with that. So, I guess it depends what works for you. We're all different. Methadone didn't work for me. It gave me bone pain. It gave me, like, psychotic breakdowns, and it was really bad. It wasn't a good, didn't set well with me. Suboxone, on the other hand, it did agree with me more, but, after a while I got sick of it, got off of it, and, you guys know the rest of the story. So that's where I'm at now, guys. I'm just, like, trying to, like, live healthy as I can. I'm still doing my kickboxing training. I'm still working out. I'm still going to saunas. I wake up every day, take my vitamins, take my apple cider vinegar. I eat high fats. The keto diet. Like I said, I'm eating more fermented foods now. I'm introducing more protein, more food, so I can gain back the muscle weight I lost and get my energy back little by little. Which that's what my biggest complaint is brain fog, headaches, and low energy and mood swings. So those are the main things. A lot of symptoms have disappeared. My dandruff is gone. My allergies, I can breathe better now. My athlete foot's gone. My itchiness gone. My acne's gone. A lot of symptoms are gone. A lot of water weight I lost, as you guys seen, are gone. So I'm just waiting. I get impatient sometimes. I want to see more results, but like I said, a lot of it's money. I wish I had more money so I can do more tests. Like my thyroid, my liver, and stuff. But I'm here paying all this by cash because I don't have insurance, so it's kind of hard. And I'm working with my acupuncture doctor, which he's still learning too, functional medicine. He's not a real functional medicine doctor, because I can't afford that. But he knows a lot, and I have my cousin as a doctor, and he's going through functional medicine courses too. So I'm just learning from everybody here, and trying to come up with some good solution, a good treatment plan for me and my family as well. Because like I said, my dad's candida, my mom has she just has SIBO, small intestine bacterial overgrowth. So she's taking all her herbs and stuff like that, and yeah, so you gotta take care of your gut before anything. But yeah, that's my opinion. I think suboxone is great. It worked out good. So that's just, I wanted to summarize that. Kratom, it could be a lifesaver too. I wouldn't be able to get off of suboxone if it wasn't for kratom too, because of how, like, depressed and fatigued I am, and like how many years I've done this. I've done this for a long time, like almost like half my life. I'm 38, and I started this when I started drinking since I was 15. I started pills at 20, so it's been a long time, So anyways, guys, I just wanted to wrap that up. I will share with you guys if there's another more results, how I'm doing, but other than that, I'm doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. If you have any questions or anything, just, don't forget to subscribe, put a like. Alright guys, have a good day. Happy Saturday. Talk to you all soon. Bye.